Welcome to VoiceOver Pro. Hey everyone, welcome back to VoiceOver Pro. And today's video, we're gonna discuss um, some Apple news. Okay, first off, we're gonna discuss a couple of things I read today about Apple. About their earnings. Their earnings down a little bit by 15%, according to Bloomberg and other sources. Um, Also, there's selected countries where iPhones are gonna be sold cheaper. There's only a few details here and there. Um, I can give you no details about the countries, but that's what Apple's one of their plans are going. And if you into Apple news, if you haven't heard, if you're living under a rock, hopefully not. Apple is coming with a streaming site, and this is gonna have original content from Apple, just like Netflix. You know, you know Apple how they like to do their thing. They like to do the thing real good and get a good grasp at things and come a little different or something newer than other companies are doing. I don't know in this effect how it might work out for them. But according to the article, they signed a contract with Oprah and a couple of other studios, and they have a movie on the works that's going to come to their streaming site, to their content streaming site. I don't know if they're going to try to merge Apple Music with their content or what might be the whole overlook, but expected around spring, around April, March, around there, you know. Um, and also, on talking about Apple Music, Apple Music passed Spotify subscriptions. So I think now Apple Music is the number one app to listen to music, subscription based. You know. Um, and today Apple brought out some reports, Q1 results, what you might need to know, and their stock, because they were expecting, I think they said 7% less of what they were expecting to earn. Excuse my study, not getting better at this, but I'm doing it, you know. And for any new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. I'm back to the news real quick. And everybody, what a little bit of Apple news. There's more blind people upgrading to iPhone 10, meaning the Face ID model. I checked it out a little bit. I don't have. I'm not rich enough to afford one of them phones right now, but it's easy to set up and it's easy to unlock. Um, Including in the darkness. And I think if you're thinking that it's gonna be really hard to get accustomed to these new gestures, it's pretty simple. I only messed around with an iPhone with Face ID for a bit with the gestures and things like that, and it's not that difficult. Probably if you have small hands, swiping from the top of the screen and then moving back down to the bottom might be a problem, but we could surpass that. I think we could. Another Apple news, and Apple rumor news. If you're looking at my screen, if you're able to see, I'm on the news app, so there's other topics there, you know, and something for you to watch while I'm talking. But in rumors, the iPhone 11 that is most likely is gonna be, they Apple is thinking of a totally radical new concept for the phone, according to some reports and other people. some other reports, people that I follow, like on Twitter, that had certain certain predictions come true. Not all, certain. They might stick with the same design for the next iPhone. In my opinion, they need to do certain changes. If they could bring um, the if they could bring the fingerprint back and that it doesn't disturb the screen, I'm all for it. But sometimes we gotta adapt to the new changes. I know how sometimes we don't like to adapt to new changes, especially Apple. Apple takes time, and I think the phone needs a revamp or something like that, you know. And another another rumors that they did a rendering of the phone, and they were saying that it might have three protruding cameras in the back, so more cameras for people that could see. Shout out to y'all. That ain't me. But yes, so and then for the Face ID camera, it it would be tilted so it could fit more of the screen. But I've been hearing from people that Samsung brought up a new phone and then the entire screen is filled. There's no notches or anything like that. There's only a whole staple, meaning the circle on the corner of the phone on the top. I think those are for the cameras. And other reports, side dishes, third party, other phone manufacturers are bringing out something similar to Face ID. I think it's Samsung. Is what I heard. And in my opinion, Apple needs to concentrate on their streaming things, like their movie things. I hope it's good. The thing about the streaming service I forgot to add was if they will have descriptive audio for them. All right, this is for my blind users that you know use that use audio descriptive, and I'm one of them. I hope they do, and I hope they they come a little better than Netflix. I know at first it might not be so much content like Netflix, but it can grow, it can get there. It's Apple. They like to try to do everything correct and right. But I hope it includes descriptive audio, let's say some deals or something. One of the features that I would like is something they could take from Netflix. If you didn't know, hint. You could lock your phone and then magic double tap with the magic tap with two fingers on your screen or on your lock screen when Netflix is on, and the track will play. And you can listen to your shows while your screen is locked. I hope they would bring this feature to their streaming, their streaming service. Hopefully they do. Um, and in other news, Apple has teamed up with Aetna to bring uh, they teamed up to create an app to bring more health features for users for the Apple Watch, for sleeping and workout, and a lot of people have this insurer. This insurer might give out some Apple Watch like others that have done it in the past. You know, and also, and one of their big news today, Apple has a big bug on their hands, an iPhone bug. Okay? And then this bug, according to some people, can gain you access to who you're calling on a FaceTime call and spy on them while they don't answer the phone. This is a big bug, you know. And I have and then Apple took like a week to address this. According to the article, the mom reported this bug. Apple came back and told her, we want you to be a developer. I think this goes to the kid, not to the mom, to the kid. Um, Apple asked them to be a developer. I don't know what happened with that side note, but the thing is that Apple just told the mom, oh, become a developer and report the bug, and we might get to it. This is another issue. One issue I have with Apple. I have reported bugs, and I know I'm from the voiceover community. It's not really a big thing, but it's a big thing to us because we use it all the time. And I reported bugs, and sometimes they don't fix it, and then they bring out a new update with a little more bugs. you know. But I gotta give it to Apple. And this iOS 12 has been good, has been faster, less bugs, but they still retain some of iOS 11 voiceover bugs. But look, this is a bug right here that someone reported, and they uh they didn't take care of it. They would just say drop a feedback and we might get to them. This is a big problem. If they're so casual about this, it's like they knew this is there. And my conspiracy side tells me the government's listening. Hashtag backdoors on the phones. Hashtag backdoors. That's what the government likes to have to, spy on people. Wink, terrorists. But moving on. So Apple issued a statement telling their users they're taking down group Face ID for the moment until they work out the bugs. And they just put out a beta like 2 days ago. And this young kid found the bug, and not no beta testers or developers or Apple's team that gets paid by Apple that tests their software. And hopefully they do have one. Might be a small one because they take a long time to find these bugs. You know, and according to the kid, he was just trying to play video games with his friends. Normal things what normal kids do, and he came across this bug. Okay, and I think that's all I have to cover about Apple. Thank you so much for listening. Welcome to my channel. This is VoiceOver Pro or voiceover tutorials. Coming up will be another video. Thank you for listening. Like and subscribe, and y'all know the rest. And shout out to everybody over here. Shout out to everybody on YouTube, and thank y'all for listening.